Yeah, so I don't know what's going on with my stream, but yeah.
There's a dwarven ruin west of here. Sister Balra has been using that as her personal domain. If she's around, that's where you'll find her. Damn it. I should have known. That flyer was too good to be true.
Yeah.
I needed work. A lucrative opportunity was too good to pass up. It seemed strange when they marched us into the basement. We tried to fight, but there were too many of them. Kralt got away, though, I think. I just hope he made it to safety.
Yeah, he's safe. He's back at the bar. Alright, get out of here, dude. You're just standing there all heroically. Let's go ahead and head towards that dwarven ruin. Hopefully we can get some more information out of the lady. Oh. What's up? Back up. Are we now going through the main door? What's through here? Black Reach, Greymoor Cavern.
I got back as quick as I could. Other than a few skirmishes, I didn't uncover anything important. What about you? Tell me you found something.
I smashed a witch bike.
Two things I wholeheartedly approve of. I carved a path through a number of witches and vampires myself.
Cool.
Sure's bones there are a lot of these bastards.
Yeah.
Anything else to report? This is
yeah,
it.
That.
This must be what the Skull King is worried about. A ritual that produces harrow storms. Magic that turns people into a new kind of blood fiend. A harrow fiend. I wish I knew whose head I had to remove to stop this.
Yeah, that sister lady. She in the dwarven
Sister
ruin.
Balra? The same witch that killed the merchant back in Riften. I'd definitely like to get my hands on that one. Let's go.
Okay. Right behind you. Yeah. Wait, where am I? Mizark Cavern. Okay. Who this?
Windhelm Sentry. Down here? Hey! Are you alright?
That lying, manipulative witch. She stabbed me.
Okay.
The Reach Witch, Sister Balra. We had a deal, but she doubted me. Listen, forget about me. I made a terrible mistake. I told her how to sneak into the Palace of Kings. Now I think the Skull King is in danger.
What kind of danger?
Balra said she had something planned for High King Yoren. Said I was a loose end. Please, I think she means to kill the Skull King. You must save him. I never meant to endanger Skyrim.
Idiot. Sells out the Skull King for a
he
handful
did.
of gold.
You do.
Assassinating the Skull King would be a terrible blow to Skyrim and the
Yeah.
Pact. But I assumed the Ice Reach Coven had a grander plan than that. Nevertheless, we have to save Yoren. A deathbed confession? That tells me the Sentry believed he put the Skull King in danger. I can't take a chance we're in safety. Back to the wagon. We leave for Windhelm at once.
Okay. Yoren is the king of the Nords. I guess he's the High King. But currently in this era, there's two High Kings. Because Skyrim is split between Western Skyrim and
The
Eastern
Palace
Skyrim.
of Kings! Hurry! We must warn Yoren!
Okay, sure. Yeah, so they're split down the middle because Yoren was voted as the High King, right, by the people during a moot. A moot is basically like
Doesn't look like anyone's on alert.
a gathering
Maybe we got here in time.
of the lords and jarls of Skyrim, and they basically all decide who's going to be in charge, and they chose him. Because Yoren, Skald means it's kind of like a bard, like someone who sings and does poetry and stuff.
The Skald King, where is
Fresh
he?
from the warm southern lands, you smell of salt and sunshine.
Okay.
I can't divulge such information.
Royal
Even
security?
the great lyrist
Listen, you little
Titanborn must
fool.
know that. It's a matter of royal
You
security.
talk to her.
What's up?
Who does Titanborn think she is? Demanding to see the Skald King.
We discovered a plot.
Whatever you and the half-giant think you found is irrelevant. The Skald King is safe inside the Palace of Kings. It's the most secure structure in all of Skyrim.
Your guy got bribed.
Well, it's true that Sentry Darfel never arrived for his shift today. And High King Yoren is touring the palace, but that's supposed to be a secret. The Ice Reach Coven, you say?
Yeah, they're making moves.
How highly irregular. But if this is true, King Yoren wanted to tour the lower levels, to check on the progress of the construction. He could be anywhere. Go inside and find him at once. I'll rally the guards and secure the palace. Now hurry!
Okay.
Into the palace. Let's move!
Hello? I love how the door said you can't use this right now. But yeah, so Western Skyrim is being controlled by a different king. He just doesn't agree with what the Skald King wants, because the Skald King wants to take the not the Iron Throne, the Imperial throne.
We must find the Skald King!
Oh my god, it's so buggy.
Why would the Coven and its allies need that?
This is so buggy. Oh. Okay, well. Okay.
That map details the distribution of troops throughout Skyrim. Look, they tore off the western holds.
So the west side of Skyrim doesn't care for like the throne of the Ruby Throne. They don't care about it. They just want to be left alone, isolated from the rest of the world. Because the Nordic people tend to be very xenophobic of outsiders and of magic in general. And the Skald King basically united the Dark Elves, the Nords, and the Argonians. And Nords don't really like any of the other races in the game. That's just the way they are. But then again, in this world, most of the races are like that, especially High elves are definitely like that in their homeland. Wood elves too. Wood elves just don't like the other races mainly because anyone that comes into the what is it called? Hold up. What is this area called? Is it Green Shade? I can't remember. But like their homeland is this area, the Wood Elves, and they made a pact with like nature, not to harm any of the things that are born or created in nature. There, it's called the Green Pact, and basically the other races don't abide by that, but they're not penalized for it, right? So like if any of the other races go into that land and kill like a tiger or like a deer for food, there's no penalty towards the wood elves for them doing that. The penalty is only accrued for the actual wood elves that live there. Oh my god, how many guys?
The key to the dungeons. Yorin wasn't up here, so let's search down there.
Cool. More dungeons.
Leave the Skull King alone, witch.
Yorin is ours. He will make a fine addition to our patron's forces.
Hey, yeah.
Enough of this! Now
Oh.
you will die!
Oh, that looks painful. Oh, hello. Ow.
Shapeshifters!
She
They
dead.
wanted to turn me into a monster. I've had enough of this dungeon. Let's talk in the throne room.
Aight. I love how the throne room is right next to the dungeon. Alright, cool. Cool. Alright, let's talk to Urine. Urine.
That's my report, Skald King. Our friend can tell you more.
What's up?
Held captive in my own dungeon. If word gets out, I would be laughed off my rebuilt throne. And rightly so. On to business. I heard Lyris' report. Now tell me, what did you uncover?
The rituals?
Yes, so Lyris mentioned. Harrophine, she called them. An ominous name. And that Sister Balra claimed she was turning me into a monster? What else did you learn about the Ice Reach Coven?
They're allied with vampires.
Vampires? I have known both decent and terrible folk burdened by that curse. I take it the ones working with the Coven fall into the latter category. Anything else?
Yeah, probably.
Hoffingar? High King Svargrim rules that hold from the City of Solitude. We don't see eye to eye, especially since neither of us will openly acknowledge the other's reign. Still, he should be warned. Talk to Lyris. I have much to think about.
Okay.
Svargrim and the people of Western Skyrim can be real pains in the arse, but they're still Nords. Despite the differences between their holds and ours, we won't abandon them to the Coven's conspiracy.
Nor should we.
Not so fast, friend. Western Skyrim doesn't exactly get along with Eastern Skyrim. Politics can be a tricky business, so I tend to leave that to the politicians.
Yeah.
When King Yoren gives the word, then we go. Not before. Now we celebrate our victory, and let Yoren's scouts do what they do best. Meanwhile, I'll work with the Skald King to figure out how to approach Svargrim with this news. In the meantime, take this. You earned it. This isn't over, not from what we learned of the Ice Reach Coven. For now, though, we rest, and let the Skald King make plans. There'll be plenty of time to kill more Reach Witches another day. There hasn't been a single ruler in over 100 years. Jarl Svarter of Solitude refused to recognize Freydis as the legitimate heir. Ever since, the kingdom has been divided.
Yeah.
Damn inconvenient at times like this.
Those are the kings of the last generation.
Yoren rules over eastern Skyrim from Windhelm, while Svargrim lords over the western holds from his palace in Solitude. If the Ice Reach Coven has targeted western Skyrim, it will take both nations to stop them. If we can ever agree on anything.
What you gonna do while we wait?
Train. Eat. Drink. Probably drink some more. But don't worry. I'll be ready when the Skald King gives the word. Then we'll move against the Ice Reach Coven. You have my word on that.
Okay. Oh, level 6. And we're gonna go ahead and do this one. And use cost. Alright. So now we could head over to
Come on,
Western
help us out
Skyrim.
here. We have deadlines to meet.
You know the rules. No one's allowed inside without authorization.
So let's head over to Western Skyrim.
I don't believe this. I'm not leaving until you let us in.
Um,
Friend, there's no time. Take this. Keep it safe. Information. The Ice Reach Coven at work in the west. Just need more proof. Go, they're coming.
who's coming?
Don't trust them. Only Lyris. She's...
Oh,
You there. What did that fugitive tell you?
nothing.
Who are you? Another spy? What did this lying Easterner say to you?
Nothing, man.
Assisting a fugitive is a crime in Hafingar Hold. Unless you want to find out how we deal with traitors and spies, tell me what he said to you.
He ain't tell me shit.
Lucky for you. If he had told you any seditious lies and you decided to keep them from us, you'd have been in real trouble. Don't stick your nose where it doesn't belong. Solitude doesn't take kindly to instigators or strangers. And mark my words, you'd rather not get on the wrong side of the High King's guard.
Okay.
Go on. Just remember, I'll be keeping an eye on you.
Uh-huh. Alright, so let's go meet with his contact. Whoever sent him the letter telling, like, tipped him off. Said they'd be by the barn. So this.
Stay back! I'll do it! I'll stab you!
Alright, chill, squeaky voice.
I mean it! One step closer, and I'll stick you like a hawker!
No need.
I don't know any Brondold. That is what I told the guards, and that is what I'm telling you. I don't want any more trouble. You make me stab you, and it's my word against yours.
He dead.
Dead? Stone's mercy. And I'm next, aren't I? I promise. I don't know anything. I won't make any trouble. I'll disappear. I don't even like it here. You'll never see me again.
I ain't kill nobody.
He did not tell me a lot. Said he was tracking some bad people. Asked me to keep an eye out for any unusual comings and goings. He'd come by now and then with a sweet roll and a few coins for my trouble. He was nice.
Anything out of the ordinary?
The last time we spoke, it was about the men with the job postings. A pair of wolves in sheep's clothing. Trying to blend in, but still off around the edges. Same with their horses. Sheared mountain mares. Come from the Reach, I wager.
Job postings?
Flyers. They were hanging them at the inn around the city. Something about a lucrative opportunity in the Druidek Mountains. I really did not pay them a lot of attention. I was more interested in the men distributing them.
What you gonna do now?
Take Brondo's horse and run before someone less friendly comes to find me. Braun was going
Smart.
to take me back east after he finished here. I want to live where strangers are welcomed with a smile instead of a scowl. I hear Wilhelm is like that.
Eh. Depending on your race, yeah, sure.
We're stuck between the despot of Markarth and the Skald King of the East. Both sniff around like wolves, waiting for a moment of weakness to strike. Not a day goes by without a threat of war. It is exhausting living this way.
Yeah, I bet.
They'd be wise to. The only time Reachmen and Nords meet is to kill each other.
Yeah.
I always heard they were raiders and barbarians. No interest in honest labor, or writing for that matter. Not the sort to post job notices.
What do you think they want?
Who knows? Maybe they really do need laborers. Can't imagine Reachmen would hire Nords, so. It doesn't make a lot of sense.
Oh. Yeah, one of the Harrow storms just started in the distance. But we're not here for that. Not yet, at least. Alright, well. Time to take a swim. It's snowing. This water must be cold as shit. There's probably a bunch of people fighting this thing right now because it's the event, right? Yeah, there's a bunch of people here. Oh, they finished it.
Meaningless victory. You've destroyed one of hundreds. Your struggle is doomed to failure.
Sad. Came here too late. Let's swim back across and find the marked crate. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Ash-covered fragments. Fragments of pottery. Alright, let's find Lyris. Maybe she has more information. Or a plan. One of the two. The Wolf of Solitude. Yeah. Alright. Just gonna upgrade my mount to increase its speed. You can only do that like once a day. Once every 20 hours. Seeking a tenant. That's to get the free house that's here. Well, I think I already have it, so yeah, right here. I already have it. New way shrine, so we could teleport. This is for the archaeology system in the game. Not gonna do that right now. That's for the Mages Guild.
Sure, bones, it gets worse each day. My mother's cousin says her neighbors disappeared.
Okay. What's up, Laris?
Yoren didn't mention he was sending you to Solitude. Not that I'm sorry to have you along. An extra blade is always welcome.
Cool.
As soon as Brondeld shows up, we can get things started.
He dead.
He's what? Oh, damn it. Queen Gerhild will be here at any moment. Look, Her Highness is expecting to talk to me and my contact. I need you to pretend to be that contact, or this will go very badly.
I got you. I'll play it cool.
We can exchange intimate details of our lives later. Right now, just know that the safety of all of Skyrim, maybe even all of Tamriel, depends on how this meeting goes. So follow my lead and be on your best behavior with Her Highness.
I got this. I got this.
Lyris Titanborn. Your reputation is known even here in the West.
What's up?
Is this one of your famed companions?
No, but I assure you my partner is one of the Skald King's best. Go introduce yourself, partner.
What's up?
I am Gerhild, Queen of Skyrim. Allow me to welcome you on behalf of our kingdom, our city, and our hold. Who might you be?
What's up?
The letter that preceded your arrival said an attempt was made on the Skald King's life. It indicated that High King Svargrim would be next.
Probably.
My husband took that as an accusation and a threat. He will not meet with you, but I will hear you out.
I've seen some
Have
things.
you anything that would persuade my husband? It will take some substantial evidence to convince High King Svargrim to heed the words of the hated Yoren, the Skald King.
Evidence of Reachman activity?
Reachman transgressions will not be enough for Svargrim to accept outside help. He's a prideful man, and the bad blood between him and Yoren runs deep. I will speak on your behalf, but you and Lyris will need to bring me proof he cannot ignore. Thank you for alerting me to this situation. I am eager to see what else you uncover. I will do what I can, but be as discreet as possible. If you run afoul of my husband, he won't hesitate to return you to Yoren, and not necessarily in one piece.
Okay. What's with the bad blood?
Eastern and Western Skyrim have been at odds since the kingdom was divided. Yoren's ambitions for the Ruby Throne, however, have created a new level of tension. Forming alliances and raising armies for conquest. Should we not be wary of such a man?
Yes and no?
Frankly, yes. He believes Yoren hasn't marched here with an army as yet, because the Western holds are firmly united against Pact rule. My husband is certain Yoren plots to erode those allegiances. You will not easily earn the High King's trust.
Okay.
My
I was
deepest
accused of being a
apologies.
spy.
Between the Reach to our south and the Ebonheart Pack to the east, our soldiers have come to see all outsiders as a potential threat. I will look into this. Vigilance cannot be allowed to become a bludgeon.
Okay. And what kind of proof does he need?
You must convince my husband that a threat greater than Yoren exists. Further, this threat must directly imperil the High King. Find proof of this, and I will assist you how I can. Helping to keep our hold safe will also allay his concerns. It's enough for me to believe your intentions are sincere. Learn more about these suspicious activities you mentioned, then bring it to me. If this threat is as dangerous as Yoren claims, prove it, and I will make my husband listen to reason.
Okay. What's the plan, partner?
You handled that better than I expected. Now, what in Mara's name happened to Brundold?
I don't know. He got killed.
Damn. Lucky thing he found you. Brundold was supposed to get the lay of the land before I got here. Without his information, my work for Yoren the Skald King could be over before it begins. What did he give you? Hand it over.
An inventory list?
Smugglers and Reachmen up to illicit business. Nothing unusual there, but Brundold thought it could be connected to the Coven. I'm short a good investigator, and you stepped into the role easily enough. Can I count on you to help me with this?
I guess.
Brundold mentioned some locals we should have a talk with. A snitch named Grega, who likes to gamble in back alleys, and an orc named Mog, who frequents the Lonely Troll Inn. Let's find them and see what they can tell us.
Okay.
Castle Dower is a monument to the Western spirit. Stony and cheerless. Maybe the new tower will liven up the place.
It is called Castle Dower, you know. Back alleys. What's the bottom? Yellow? There's an empty,
Hail.
Hey, don't step on the dice. There a reason you're interrupting our game, Horkface?
Wow, that's rude.
Don't know any Brundold. Don't know you. Either way, I got nothing to tell you. Get lost. I'm on a winning streak.
Oh, yeah.
My friend asked nicely. Talk, or the next thing to roll will be your heads.
Kasala! She handles all the smuggling in Solitude. Her warehouse is on the docks.
That wasn't so hard. Come on, partner. We're done here.
I like this. Big lady. Big scary. Alright, let's go to the inn. Talk to Mog.
Hear ye, card sharps and collectors. Test your wits and courage in a brand new card game. Tales of Tribute.
Maybe later.
You must be Mog. I have questions.
Questions? Happy to oblige. Buy a few rounds and let's chat.
You're going to answer me, Orc, or...
Hey, yo.
Hey! Nobody intimidates my friends.
Princess Svana.
Wait, she's a princess?
Who gave you the right to walk in here and bully my friend? Did my father send you?
Why would your father want to bully your friend?
Because he doesn't like Mog.
Oh.
But I like Mog.
Okay.
Mog doesn't care that I'm a princess, and it doesn't matter to me that Mog's a scoundrel.
I.
My father didn't send you. Why are you threatening my friend?
People putting up job postings?
Smelly bastards. Cheap, too. Wouldn't buy us a drink. They hung their flyers and left without saying a word. Then a different smelly bastard showed up to sign on workers. He was a charmer, though.
Remember anything about him?
His breeches fit well. And he was handsome. Not a Nord. Breton, maybe. I didn't really listen to what he was saying. A half-dozen workers left with him. Off to the Drudok Mountains or someplace. He hasn't been back since.
Cool. Thanks.
Let's talk outside, partner.
You're not gonna apologize for intimidating Mog? Like, alright. Whatever. Cool. Got a lore book. Oh, hey. There you are.
So we've got a mysterious Breton possibly working with Reachmen, recruiting workers for some unknown purpose. Plus, there's a smuggler hiding unknown contraband in a warehouse down by the docks. I say we deal with the smuggler first.
I mean, it is the closer location.
We know where to find her, and we more or less know what she's up to. And if the two are connected, maybe the smuggler can help us narrow our search for the Breton.
True.
Ready to visit Casella's warehouse?
Sure. We gotta go to docks? Yeah, docks is this way. Alright, let's head down to the docks. We're gonna just run through here. Actually, do I have...
Attend!
No, I don't have any tickets. Kind of a nice shirt. Oh, this is for the hourglass thing. Okay. Let's head on down this way. This way. This way.
That's Casella's warehouse. Only one sentry. Let's try not to cause a scene.
Ooh. I'll do the talking. I'll do the talking.
Private property. Get lost. Wait. A half-giant? Is that Lyris Titanborn?
Why, yes it is.
Blood and Blade. Everyone knows Lyris Titanborn.
Cool.
What a woman. She's even larger than I imagined. No wonder she fought Swordmaster Sai Sahan to a draw. Wait, is he here too?
No, he's not here.
Until Casala returns, I'd be happy to keep Fair Lyris company in her stead.
Oh,
Alas, Casala doesn't allow visitors when she isn't here to conduct business. But we can wait out here. Do you think Lyris would autograph my ancestral scabbard? It would mean so much to my son. When I have one. Do you know if Lyris is betrothed?
This fucking guy. I'm not sure, but if you get your scabbard, I'm sure she would autograph it for you.
Thank you. You don't know how much this means to me.
I don't know what you said to him, but this is our chance. Try the lock. Good job with the sentry. You got rid of him and I didn't have to bash him or anything. See if you can...
yeah, let me, pick this lock real quick. Oh. We're in.
See what's in those marked crates. I'll watch the door.
Yeah, okay. Ancient urn. This one, ashes and bones. What about this one? Reach ritual fetishes. Interesting.
I knew whoever was poking through our shipments would return. Brought muscle this time, I see.
More than you. Care to try me?
I'll pass. I just want to know who's been meddling in my business.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Like, I don't think they can measure up to Lewis.
I had a feeling it wasn't just an opportunistic thief trying to steal my cargo. What are you after?
Proof of a plot against the High King.
A plot against the High King? Involving plundered antiquities from Hammerfell? Preposterous. I'm simply facilitating a transaction between treasure hunters and a rich collector. So, who am I paying the bribe to? You or the High King?
What about these
Give me
fetishes?
that! Tribal crafts my arse. I told that son of a skeever I don't deal in arcane goods. Especially ones from the Reach. Nothing but sorrow comes from such business. This isn't cursed, is it?
I have no idea. Who hired you?
No name. Just instructions and gold. Shipments come in, I make sure no one looks too closely and wait for a pickup. Never see the same face twice. Last time it was a smooth-talking Breton with Nord laborers in tow. You want more? I need assurances.
What you need?
They're taking the cargo to an abandoned lodge in the foothills north of Solitude. Occasionally used it myself when the city guard was being thorough. Want to catch them? Start there. If that's all, we're leaving. I'm not losing my head over this.
Can you tell us anything else?
The Breton was sly. Handsome, even. Thought he could charm me into taking on additional shipments. Now that I know what's involved, the trouble isn't worth it. The Nords were local, hired hands from the Lonely Troll.
Okay. You never check your cargo?
I'm paid not to ask too many questions. This arrangement was a lucrative one. I trusted them, but it seems they took advantage of my natural greed. That won't happen again.
Okay. Well, let me just check up here real quick. Nothing. Bookshelf? Bookshelf. Nah, no ancient books up here. Okay. Sad. Let's get going. Hello? Oh. Gotta talk to Lyris first.
Brondald had good instincts. We're definitely onto something. Our mystery buyer is hiring locals to haul these urns and reach fetishes out of the city. But for what purpose?
Could be a ritual.
Without a doubt. The Coven's attack on Yoren involved a ritual. Why hire locals, though? Seems like an unnecessary risk. And how does the Breton figure in? I suppose using different people draws less attention. Something doesn't feel right.
Well, and the rituals, it either kills them or turns them into blood fiends, right? So even if they took locals, it wouldn't have mattered because they're gonna die anyways.
No reason not to. Head there while I circle around from the other direction in case they're already on the move. Just be careful. I'd rather not lose another partner before we actually figure out what we're up against.
Alright, meet you at the lodge.
Give your sentry my best, and tell him I owe him an autograph.
Oh, he's gonna get more than an autograph if I see him again.
Damn, kind of feel sorry for that dude. He was like super hyped for that autograph. Now he's gonna get an autograph and an ass whooping. I don't know, man. Like, goddamn. Alright, now I gotta find that lodge. Okay, hold up. So, we're going... Where are we going, actually? Right up here. Okay, so... This is a short path. Can I climb this? Oh, I can. Oh, hell no. Nope. Who did this? You monsters. Good God. Right up to a troll's nest, like, you monsters. It's a little goat. Baby goat. Baby goat. Oh. Okay. Weird. Alright. Not the place I'm going to. Got it. How about this way? I think that's the lodge with all the crows. Whoa.
A straggler. I have more than I need, so I'll just feast on you here.
Pensar Doros. Ah. Dick. I know. Well, I like his armor. His armor looks cool. I like that. Does it come in gold? Planets of Pentar Xaros. Preparations are complete, my brother. We are ready to begin the ritual. Send the latest shipment to Kilcreek Temple. Sister Ambrit will put everything to good use. You have done well. Await my next command. R. R. I really do like his armor.
Over here, partner.
Well, you were busy.
All I found were these Reachmen stalking the pass. Decided they'd rather die than talk, so I obliged. They don't look like they're from Ice Reach, but they are wearing the Coven's medallions. Anyway, did you find the lodge?
Yeah, the lodge was empty. I also killed a guy on the way in.
Kilcreeth? The
No,
temple
that
to
too.
Meridia? Why would the Ice Reach Coven target a local Daedra cult?
I don't know.
We're running out of time. I'll head back to Solitude and try again to warn High King Svargrim. You go to Kilcreeth Temple and alert Meridia's priests. I'll meet you there as soon as I can. You'll be going up against the Coven by yourself. Warn the priests. If there's an opportunity to safely stop or delay the ritual, by all means. But don't take any unnecessary chances. I still don't want to lose another partner. Good luck.
Okay. Let's head to the temple. The Temple of Meridia. We don't like Meridia. I'll be honest with you. Don't like her. She's not a good person.
A disaster has befallen Kilcreeth Temple.
Hello?
Don't be alarmed. I mean you no harm. But there are Harrow fiends swarming around Kilcreeth Temple who do. Head back to safety before they find you. I'm sorry, but you're too late. An unnatural storm struck the temple, and now the entire area is overrun by vampires and Harrow fiends. Harrow fiends are feral vampires, a byproduct of the unnatural Harrow storm. As for me, I am Fenorian of House Ravenwatch. I came here on the trail of remains stolen from a mass grave in Bankurai. They were shipped to Solitude in ancient urns.
Interesting.
Yes. I've run into the Coven as well. The urns and the stolen remains play a part in a ritual to summon the storms. If you're willing, I could use your assistance. I need to finish my investigation of the site to see what else I can learn.
What do you need me to do?
I could use your help to examine the strange pikes erected around the temple. Harrow fiends and vampires roam the area, making it difficult to get close.
Aren't you a
Hence
vampire?
the need for your assistance. You see, I'm not that confident in my combat prowess.
Oh, my question, aren't you a vampire?
Is it that obvious? But have no fear. As a member of House Ravenwatch, I have pledged to never take blood from an unwilling subject. I assure you, I'm only here to help.
Okay. How can we stop them?
I am much more than just a vampire. In addition to being an agent of House Ravenwatch, I am a master alchemist and an expert in arcane studies. I do try to avoid direct violence, though, to make sure I never give in to temptation.
What's House Ravenwatch?
House Ravenwatch is one of the noble houses of Rivenspire. Our liege, Count Verandus, has dedicated us to the cause of peaceful coexistence between mortals and those of the vampiric persuasion. That often makes us defenders of Tamriel.
And the Ice Reach Coven is comprised of witches, not vampires.
True, but I've seen evidence of a vampiric connection. At the very least, the material they transported from Bankurai included the remains of ancient vampires. They were part of an army that was defeated in the First Era. The Grey Host.
The Grey Host?
An army that consisted of vampires and werewolves, led by King Styriek and Vakarth. They were eventually defeated by the garrison at Bankurai in High Rock. It all happened a very long time ago, but such remains radiate with arcane power.
Interesting. What happened?
The Ice Reach Coven performed a ritual that unleashed a harrow storm on the temple. It struck without warning and evaporated as quickly as it began. But in its wake, it left behind harrow fiends. Innocent priests and pilgrims transformed into monsters.
Okay, what's a harrow storm?
That's what I heard the Ice Reach Coven call the storm that struck Kilcreath Temple. It's magical in nature. The result of some sort of ritual performed by the witches. I'm still investigating, but I think the harrow fiends are a byproduct of the storm.
Okay. Well, let's go investigate. Since we're too late to stop the storm.
Look! A priest of Meridia! Maybe they can tell us more about what happened at the temple.
This lady? This guy?
Please, can anybody help us?
What's up?
Oh, thank Meridia! The priests and pilgrims of Kiltrith Temple. We need assistance. A great and terrible storm struck, and so many of us were lost. A temple dedicated to Meridia, the Lady of Light. Pilgrims come from across Skyrim to pray and seek blessings, especially at this time of the year. Please, talk to Priest Bavian. You'll find her in the nearby cave, tending to the injured.
Okay.
She's the ranking priest, after High Priest Varkor. But we haven't seen the High Priest since the storm hit. Bavian led a group of us to safety. There are more priests and pilgrims out there. If you're willing to help, please talk to Bavian.
Okay.
The living take precedence.
I kind of like
should
your
search
armor.
for survivors while investigating the pikes.
Bavian?
Another pilgrim seeking shelter from a storm?
Nah.
No, you don't appear to be a pilgrim. What brings you here?
I met a priest outside. He said you need help.
Even in our darkest hour, Meridia provides a light. We were on our way to see High Priest Varkor when the storm hit. I've never seen such power. It raged like a thing alive. I gathered who I could, but the others are still out there.
You want me to
Start
look?
at the stables to the northwest. I saw Acolyte Yold, Priest Irena, and Roligmoth the Pilgrim seek shelter there. If you find them, send them back here. After that, meet me at the Pilgrim's Lodge to the west of the temple.
Okay.
Look for Yold, Direna, and Roligmoth.
Yeah, okay. Alright, so guess we'll help out these Meridia priests in addition to doing our thing. Ooh, my piercing javelin's almost leveled up. Okay. Remnant of alchemical mixture found on a depleted lich.
An alchemical residue. That should prove useful.
It should, in theory, yeah.
What happened to this poor woman? She looks distraught.
Well, he's dead. What happened with you? Huh. She's kind of out of it. Alright. What about in here? There was 3 of you, right?
Why has Meridia forsaken me?
Keep calm. We mean you no harm.
What's up?
High Priest Vakor will find me. Meridia will save me. When things are darkest, her light shines the way. Please don't eat me.
Bavian sent us.
Priest Bavian? Where's
I'm not
High
gonna
Priest
eat you.
Vakor? Did those horrible creatures get her?
I have no
we
idea.
hid in the stables, but then Priest Irena changed. That's when I ran in here.
Okay. Go meet Bavian and the others. I'll check on the other one. Cool. I'll take it. Right and left bring up the broken soul. Okay. Trail of dead bodies. That's great. What? Die. Take it.
It's depleted. Just ordinary sticks and rope now.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Why did one leave residue and the other didn't? Hi, Burp. What's up, Burp? That's a vulture.
Acolyte Ivina! Please, wake up!
No visible damage despite its proximity to the eye of the storm.
I mean, there's a Priestess of Meridia in here, right? What's up, Avian?
Acolyte Ivina can't hear me. She's standing right here, but she's gone.
Okay.
Is this what would have happened to all of us if I hadn't gotten the others into the cave? I tried to heal Ivina, but Meridia's light had no effect. But what was that about Priest Arena and the stables? Is like poor Ivina. We must find High Priest Varkor. If anyone is powerful enough to cure this unnatural ailment, it will be her. Meridia willing. We'll find the High Priest and everyone else safe in the temple.
Alright, I'll head to the temple, I guess. But I think your High Priest is probably dead. I'm not gonna lie.
We need to find High Priest Varkor. Let's head to the temple.
Yeah, wait a minute. What's your shit? Alright, and this one?
Can you feel the lingering energy? That's Daedric, if I'm not mistaken.
Daedric, alchemical,
Do not
and
think to blame
vampiric
Meridia
energy.
for this, vampire.
These depleted witch pikes expended a lot of power to summon the Harrow Storm. Now they're just ordinary sticks, but even in this state, they tell us much about the ritual that flowed through them.
Yeah, you're gonna have to remind me what we learned from these pikes, because I have no idea what the hell you're talking
I'm
about.
sure now that the pikes play a significant role as focal points for the storm ritual.
Yeah.
The prepared pikes are depleted as the ritual runs its course, but I sensed lingering energy, including a Daedric taint. And we found an intriguing residue.
What's with
It's
the
the
residue?
remains of an alchemical poultice that was spread over the pikes. Smells like rotting fungus, doesn't it? With a little study, I should be able to identify each ingredient in its makeup. Then I can begin to understand the ritual.
Yeah, we should go to the
One other thing I want to check first. I noticed the pilgrims leading a cart away from the temple right before the storm hit. Coven members could have tried to slip away among the innocents. The cart should be along the road south of the temple.
Let's go do that. Cool. Hello?
Strange.
She dazed
They're
and
alive,
confused.
but unresponsive. Check the crates and see if they contain the smuggled items.
They probably do. It's
You seem
marked,
to
right?
know a lot about a great many things, vampire.
She has a point. Dust and ashes.
Did you find anything of interest in the crate? I can't believe anyone knowingly involved would have let themselves be exposed to the storm. Perhaps the pilgrims were tricked into transporting the crate. Or maybe it was slipped into their cart. Yes, of course. Though I fear what we may find there. The temple was clearly at the center of the storm. Regardless, there's still a lot we don't know about the effects of this ritual. Observing the target area could offer new insights.
Alright, let's go to the temple then. I mean, we're gonna go to the temple to help this girl and her cult leader. Am I going the wrong way?
I saw birds fleeing the trees the other day. That's not normal. You might want to stock up on a few things, just in case.
doke. How do we get up there? We gotta climb this mountain. Oh, well, hello.
By Meridia's light, so many dead.
A lot of vultures.
How could
These are
Meridia
temple
let this happen
priests
to
and
her
pilgrims.
faithful?
It seems the storm killed them.
These were good
I'll need to
people,
perform more tests.
devout followers.
But from what we've seen, I believe the storm affects mortals in 3 distinct ways. It kills them, transforms them into harrow fiends, or leaves them mindless. I suppose I'd say it harrowed those poor pilgrims.
Okay, what do you do
Head
next?
to the temple and help Barvian. See what else you can learn inside. I'd accompany you, but Meridia doesn't approve of my kind, and
Yeah.
I'd rather not get on her bad side. In the meantime, I'll finish up out here. I'll take samples from the harrow fiends, and try to determine how the storm killed these people. Later, we can retrieve my alchemical equipment from where I hid it so I can analyze the residue. I didn't want to carry fragile instruments into danger.
Makes sense, yeah. Alright, I'll help her. Come back for you. So the goddess Meridia, she's the goddess of light. She does not like, Daedra or vampires. Daedra is just demons, basically. Yeah, but she don't like them,
Monsters in this holy
even though she
place.
is one.
We need to find the temple priests.
Do I have a skill point? No, I don't have a skill point.
Poor Laurel Hall. Take his Meridian medallion so we can remember his sacrifice.
Your friend's dead. Okay. I want a skill point so that I can unlock the crossbow. Since we're dealing with vampires, that'll be useful. Oh, hey.
Priest Babian, our own brethren have turned against us. They've become monsters.
Calm yourself.
I'm safe in here, but the rest of the temple, it's overrun with monsters. Worse, they're our own priests and pilgrims. I saw one pilgrim attack poor Larolvor, ripped at his flesh with her teeth.
Did the storm cause your brethren to change?
Storm? I hadn't thought of that. Terrible things started happening after it began, though. This may be heresy to say, but Meridia has abandoned us. She doesn't care what happens to this place. I'm going to stay here until the danger's past.
Yeah, you should leave before they find you.
Who's there? Is that you, High Priest?
Our own brethren, like vicious animals. We must find the others.
Okay, that guy did. Back up. Hi, hey, you're alive.
Murnazu gave me no choice, Bobby. I swear it.
Just this morning, we were debating the mysteries of the colored rooms. Now he's gone. He attacked me. He tried to devour me. I had no choice but to kill him. To kill a cherished student.
The Colored Rooms is the name of the world that the Goddess of Light exists in. Like, she controls it and everything. It's her world.
Signs? Do you want to know if he announced his intentions before he turned into a ravenous beast? No. Nothing. One moment he was fine. The next, he was a monster. The High Priest took the survivors and fled to the catacombs. You need to help them.
Okay.
Please, wait. Follow me.
Wait, don't just run off ahead.
Omen, please. You don't want to do this.
Oh, you're using that, buddy? Okay. Just gonna run through here like no one saw. Fuck. Hey, you good?
They're mad, beyond all reason. Even in this temple, Meridia's light does nothing to help those afflicted with this feral curse. We need to reach the catacombs and find High Priest Varkor.
Okay, how do we reach
The catacombs can be accessed from deeper within the temple. We just need to get the key from the Chamberlain's sanctum. I think I know why the High Priest went to the catacombs. It's not only a defensible location, it's where our relic is kept.
What relic?
Meridia's brilliance. It has the power to channel her light and purge the temple of this corruption. At least, I hope it does. High Priest Varkor wouldn't just hide in the catacombs. She must have a plan to save us.
Okay. Well, I'll go get the key. I guess you're gonna sit tight here and hide. creepy walk like that. No. We're here walking like the Grudge and shit. Get out of here. Bye-bye. Oh, did she fall and die? Oh, no, she didn't. Hey, buddy. Bye-bye. Open the door, open the door, open the door, open the door, open the door. Okay. Back up. Big ass rat. One second. A lot of books. Gotta read the books. Lore book. Sweetness. And leveled up alchemy. Thanks, buddy. Alright. Catacombs. Okay. That's the key to the catacombs. Let's head out this way.
Down here. Did you find the key that opens the catacombs?
Where are you? I don't see you. Oh. Yes. Okay. What's up?
Did you retrieve the key from the Chamberlain's sanctum?
Yes, he was
You
also
need it
turned.
to open the door to the catacombs.
Yeah, I have it.
Perfect. There are only 2 keys that I know of, and the High Priest has the other one. Now open the door, and let's find
Yeah, let's do that, Let's find the High Priest. Ooh. Not a good sign. Dead person already. Ooh.
Oh,
2
no.
more dead people.
Even the catacombs are corrupted.
Oh. Sweet. Yes. I got my crossbow. I like the crossbow. It's cool.
The High Priest with a light! Quickly, retrieve the relic. Retrieve the relic, and we can escape through the old air shaft.
Okay, keep using this. Back up. Oh, you don't back up. Get off me.
This way, my friend. Let's meet back in the cave.
Wait, why didn't we use this to get in here? like, like, hear me out. Why didn't we use this back way to get in here, man? Why did I have to fight through like 20 guys? like, what the fuck? Fenorian?
Wait, wait!
That's close enough, Leech.
Hey, Laris.
Looks like I made it back just in time. This place is crawling with vampires, and that one was about to make a meal out of you.
Nah, that's Fenorian. He's a vegetarian.
House Ravenwatch. I've heard of them, but he's a long way from Rivenspire. Well, if you're willing to trust a vampire, I suppose I can too. I spotted a Coven Witch. If we hurry, we might be able to catch her.
Okay, where?
On the cliff overlooking the temple. Calls herself Sister Embrit. I was going to rush her, but I wanted to make sure you hadn't run afoul of any of these monsters first. No offense.
Perhaps I could question the witch before you introduce her to your impressive axe blade?
Perhaps. Mayhaps. Yeah. No, I don't want the sauce. I mean, I could use the sauce for XP, but I don't want the sauce right now. That's a Spriggan. It's a tree creature. Killed. Nope.
Not even harrowed. It seems the ritual needs refinement.
Kill her before she can summon another storm.
You sure? Doesn't. Alright.
Willing sacrifices. How nice.
Sacrifice? I'd rather give you my axe, witch.
Get out of here with your ice axe. Or your ice bow. Ah, you summoned 2 more of them? Pulled out the gat.
I hoped you could take her prisoner. No matter. I found something. This way?
Go with your vampire friend. I'm gonna look around here.
Okay. What's up, little fox? What these?
Do you see? These are the same as the urns smuggled from Bankarai. They didn't just shatter. They exploded. I can sense traces of magicka clinging to the shards that match the energy used in the storm ritual. These other fragments, though.
Other fragments?
All this rubble scattered around didn't just come from these urns. The texture and patterns are different. They appear to have used the funerary dust in the urns to summon the Harrow Storms. But I'm not sure what was inside the larger vessels.
Larger vessels?
Look at the shape of the fragments. They come from a hollow receptacle of some sort. Something at least as tall as you. Perhaps larger. Just another piece of the puzzle. Maybe when I analyze the witchpike residue, an answer will suggest itself.
Come to Solitude? Yeah.
Thank you, but no. I try to avoid large population centers. The temptation. You understand.
Yeah.
I'll find someplace nearby, but out of the way where I can set up my equipment and work undisturbed. I'll send word when I have something to report.
You have a location?
I met a clever woman who lives in the bog near Morthal. Old Mjolnir's a dying breed among the Nords. A practitioner of the old magic. The locals both admire and fear her. If anyone can help me untangle the Coven's ritual, it's her.
Okay. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah.
So, what did your vampire friend discover?
The Harrow Storms created the Harrow Fiends and the Harrowed.
Reach witches summoning magical storms to create feral vampires? That's horrible, but to what purpose? Well, that's the next puzzle to solve. First, we need to get this information to the Queen. Here. This was for Brondolf, but it's yours now.
Okay.
Queen Gerhild needs to hear what we discovered at Kilcreath Temple. Hopefully that will be enough for her to get us an audience with High King Svargrim.
Okay. Do we have enough evidence to convince the King and Queen of the danger?
The Queen seemed reasonable. She'll believe us. As for Svargrim, who can tell? I haven't met the man, but everything I've heard describes him as prideful, arrogant, and hard-headed. Even with the Queen's help, there's no guarantee.
Okay.
I'd like to knock down the palace door, grab him by the throat, and shake him until he listens. That would probably start a war, though, and Yoren specifically asked me to avoid that. For now, let's bring our evidence to Queen Gerhild.
Just knock down the door, grab him by the neck, just start shaking him until he sees reason. Like, what? like, Jesus Christ. That would be a fun sight to see. Holy shit. Nightmare, 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 nightmare. Ooga booga. Ooga booga.
If there's anything else we need to discuss, let's get it out of the way now, before we return to Solitude.
Okay,
Hey, you and Fenorian came to that conclusion, not me. Still, it makes as much sense as anything. As to why, I have no idea. This connection to vampires, though, that's troubling. We should keep Fen away until we get into Svargrim's good graces.
yeah, he's gonna seek a clever woman over in Morthal.
A clever woman? Out here? Nords are extremely distrustful of magic.
Yeah.
Especially Nords from western Skyrim. I'm surprised the people of Morthal tolerate her presence.
I
If
imagine
anyone can help Fen
she's
figure
able
out
to
the
heal
Coven's
some
ritual,
stuff.
though, it would be her.
Okay, should we help him with their
Our
research?
priority remains getting an audience with High King Svargrim. We need to convince him that the Ice Reach Coven is a threat to his kingdom, and get him to help us stop them. Let's return to Solitude and present our findings to the Queen.
Okay, what's a clever
Clever
woman?
men and women are Nords with an aptitude for magic. Though most use the term to refer to practitioners of the old ways. They're rare. Not the usual adepts found at the Mages Guild. Distrust of magic runs deep in Skyrim. Especially out here.
Why do they
Could be that the elves our ancestors fought soured our taste for magic.
Huh.
Or maybe there weren't enough skalds singing about wizards going to Sovngarde. Might be that Nords just prefer their natural talents. Either way, magic isn't popular here.
Got it. Got it. Okay. Well, let's drop off this orb with Bavian and then head to the city of Solitude. I don't want to fight you. I want no part in this. No, you creepy, creepy people. Nope. Alright. Alright, I'm stuck. I'm stuck on the trees. This is why we can't have nice things. I'm not involved. I'm not involved. Don't attack me. Don't attack me. You'll get the gat. Get out of here. Hey, better run.
How fragile my faith, when I can depend more on help from a stranger than from my god.
That just speaks volumes about your god, but okay.
And such terrible things we witnessed today. An unnatural storm, vampires, innocent people turning into monsters. I fear this corruption cannot simply be prayed away. It seems that Meridia has abandoned us to our fate. Why? I cannot say.
Here's the medallion.
Ah, thank you. These belonged to Roligmolf and Acolyte Laurelvor. I wish we could have saved them, but at least we can use these to remember them. I doubt we can recover their remains before the temple is sealed.
Wait, you're gonna seal it?
With Meridia's brilliance. I'm not sure my faith is strong enough to use it after all this, but I suppose I have to try. I owe that much to High Priest Varkor's memory. Do you have the relic?
Yeah, here's the relic. Yeah.
I'll work with our remaining priests. Try to use the relic to purge the corruption and seal the temple. If that doesn't work, well, let's hope that it does. Thank you, my friend. You stood with us while Meridia turned away. We won't forget that.
What will you do
The
now?
injured still need to be treated, and the temple's corruption needs to be dealt with. Despite the way I feel about Meridia now, I still have a responsibility. I won't walk away from it.
Okay.
Not like Meridia walked away from us.
Sounds like you
I
lost
lost
faith.
a lot of things today. We all did. But that doesn't mean I won't keep trying to help the faithful. There are injured to tend to, and those poor souls who lost their mind to the storm. I want to find a way to help them all.
Okay. How do you use the
High
relic?
Priest Varkor claimed it contained Meridia's divine light. There are rituals for releasing such power. Whether I or one of the other priests can make use of it, we'll see. I just hope we don't experience any more of those storms.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take the radio sweep. Alright, now back to Solitude. Hey, don't do it. I don't want the sauce, and neither do you. We'll use the way trying to teleport over, instead of walking all the way back.
Hear ye, card sharps and collectors! Test your wits and courage in a brand new card game, Tales of Tribute!
We'll do Tales of Tribute later.
Wouldn't have just been plain old rules. Oh no.
Let's head to the Blue Palace, continue the story.
Queen's attendants. Let's get inside.
What's going on? Yo, is that the Queen?
Be strong, Svanna.
Mother! No! No!
Svanna, your father, the kingdom. Watch over.
Mother! No!
Oh!
You can't die! Mother!
Sire, the assassins might return. You must get to somewhere safe. Have Yoren's lackeys come to gloat?
We came here to warn you, Your Highness.
And yet my wife lies dead.
If you had listened to us...
Like she did. If I determine Yoren had a hand in this, there will be war! Someone take care of my wife!
Father, please.
Yo.
Gods, what a disaster. The Queen's been assassinated and Svargrim still refuses to listen to reason. We need to find a way to set things right.
How did the assassin get close to the Queen?
The guards should have been able to handle a run-of-the-mill assassin. This could be connected to the Icereach Coven. In fact, I'd wager my axe that it is.
Okay, what do we do about it now?
Look around. See if you can find any indication of how the assassin got in and out of the palace so easily. Maybe even turn up something that ties the murderer to the Coven. I'll make sure the princess is all right.
Okay. Let's see, broken glass here. Letter from the Skull King. Agent. Wait, what? B. Burn you over. Alright. All I see is the shattered glass.
Svanna's taking this pretty hard. I suppose most daughters feel close to their mothers. Not that I'd know, I never knew my mother. Sorry, don't mind me. Did you find anything that might lead us to the assassin?
Found the medallion beneath a broken
We've seen these medallions before. On the Reachman near Kilcreath. And I saw them on the witches in Icereach. The assassin definitely seems to be in league with the Coven. But can we get Svargrim to believe that and accept the danger he's in?
He seems pretty pissed.
Svargrim has every right to be angry. He watched his wife die right before his eyes. But he's the High King. He doesn't have the right to be stupid. Time to make Svargrim confront some hard truths. Come on, the Sword Thane led the king upstairs.
You know he's a king. Most of them are stupid. Like, jeez. Oh, God. I don't think he's gonna listen.
We need to see the High King.
Oh, God.
I should think not. The High King is in mourning. He's not to be disturbed.
The Queen's wasn't the only life lost today. Now get out of our way.
Go right in.
This guy! this
Your
guy.
Highness, please.
Hilarious.
Your kingdom is in grave danger.
My queen's blood hasn't yet cooled, and already Yoren's lackeys hound me.
We have proof that the Coven threatening your kingdom is responsible for the Queen's death. Show him, partner.
Does Yoren think me so weak that he believes his half-giant can twist my arm and fill my head with lies? I am not so easily duped, outsider.
You don't have to worry about the king.
Reach witches. They pose no threat. We've beaten back those wild dogs time and time again, while our brothers to the east bow down to a poetry-writing milk drinker. I will not be lectured on such matters by the likes of you.
Okay, have you heard about the Harrow Storm?
Tales told around campfires to scare the children. Storms happen here all the time, and none of them spawn monsters.
Well,
the
they are
last
now.
spy who spoke of such things, well, he no longer speaks of such things. I am the Wolf of Solitude. I know my enemies.
Clearly. Alright.
You dishonor my wife's name by letting it pass through your treacherous lips. Away with you! And pray I don't find evidence that ties you to the Queen's murder. That would not go so well for you.
Alright,
I'll leave you to your grief, Your Highness.
I'm gonna raid your shit, though. Alright.
Is it true? Mother told me you were working for her before she...
I'm sorry, Svanna. I would have saved her if I could.
My mother. She told me she gave the mighty Lyris Titanborn an important task.
Yeah.
Tell me, what were you doing for my mother?
We were gathering evidence to convince your father that there's a threat to the kingdom.
Threat? What threat? And do you think this is why someone came into the palace and killed her?
Yes. Yes, indeed, yes.
And did you tell my father all this?
Yes.
Is he rallying the soldiers? Alerting
No.
the other holds?
No. No. You don't want to believe us.
My father sees Yoren's plots everywhere, even in his spicy venison stew. Well, I won't let my mother's death be for nothing. She trusted you, and so will I. My father be damned. Please, find whoever did this and stop them.
We'll do what we can, Your
I
Highness.
saw the assassin. He moved fast. Unbelievably fast. He leaped through the window after stabbing my mother. By that time, the guards had gathered, so I guess he decided to flee. Try to follow his trail. Someone outside must have seen something.
Did you get a good look at him?
He was fast, that's for certain. Here and gone before the guards could even draw their swords. Other than that, I didn't get a good look. The inside of his hood was nothing but shadows.
Shadows? Alright. Are you gonna be alright?
No. My mother... The last time we spoke, I hurled a mug at her. But I came when she summoned me. Just in time to see her murdered. I need to pull myself together. She asked me to watch over my father. The kingdom. I can't let her down.
Okay. Can you try talking to your dad for us? Maybe he might listen
My
to you.
father? Listen to me? When horkers fly, maybe. But probably not even then. He gave up on me a long time ago.
Fucking great.
I'm sorry. I'm no use to you. No use to anyone.
Okay.
I'm not my mother. Never will be. But I swear I'll do whatever I can to help you. You have my word on that.
Okay. I'm gonna go follow the trail now.
Come on, Princess. Let's get you somewhere safe.
Don't call me princess. Just Svanna. There's nothing noble about me.
Alright. We can remove the honorifics now. Great, cool. I'm guessing nobody here saw the assassin.
What do you want?
Oh, not talking to me. Okay, cool. Whoa. Dead person.
My wife. She is like ice. So cold. So pale. All the warmth sucked out of her.
What happened?
There was a commotion at the palace. Everyone was headed that way. Except one man. No, not a man. He wore an eye patch, but his face was bestial. He dragged her along like a bone between a dog's teeth. Then he tossed her aside, pale as snow.
Where'd he go?
He was fast, so fast. Ran toward the Hall of the Dead. He never even looked.
Alright, thanks. Hall of the Dead. Should be this way. And we're gonna make a left here. Not here. At the waste run. Should take us to the Hall of the Dead. Oh no. High Priest Inger. There has to be 20 billion people here, right? No, not gonna. We walk around the corner. No. Okay.
Hear ye, card sharps and collectors. Test your wits and courage in a brand new card game, Tales of Tribute.
Will you pray with me for these poor souls? Cut down and bound for the Hall of the Dead much too soon.
What happened?
It was a monster, a vampire. I have seen such creatures before, but this one wore an eye patch. It moved like a shadow and took sustenance from these poor souls. I called upon Arce's grace, and the vampire fled before his sacred presence.
Which way did he flee?
Toward the main gate. I pray the guard finished off the depraved creature before it took another innocent life.
I doubt it.
What?
Because the guards here seem to be very incompetent. Oh boy, it's loading.
You again? Didn't I warn you about putting your nose where it doesn't belong?
Priest said vampire came this way?
A vampire? I don't know what you're talking about. But whoever it was tore out Senolia's throat and fled through the gate before I could stop him. What do you know about all this? And why is it any of your business?
The vampire killed the queen, and I was told to track it down.
Dead? What about the High King? He'll have my head for letting the assassin slip away.
Oh, you don't say. Do I want to be an asshole about this or not? Yeah, I'll be an asshole about it.
You think... Would the High King really... But I'm a loyal subject. No more talk. I need to get Senolia off the street.
This is Svargrim's fault. He should have heeded us from the start.
Yeah, he should have.
Damn Svargrim and his distrust of Yoren. How many more of his people have to die before he accepts the truth and lets us help him?
A lot more.
Forget that
apparently.
for now. Tell me about the assassin. Did anyone get a good look at the murderer?
He killed more people on the way out.
That would explain the assassin's swiftness and ability to escape so easily. We knew the Ice Reach Coven had vampires on their side, but using them so blatantly. Anything else to report?
Worn out, eye patch, and he escaped.
Well then, time to fight fire with fire. They've got evil vampires, and we've got a friendly one. Let's find out exactly what your friend Fen knows about vampire clans in the area. Where did you tell me Fen was going again?
Outside of...
To research the ritual.
Yeah, with the
Go
old
find
lady.
him and see what you can learn. I'll stay with Savannah. Bring her up to speed on everything we've uncovered. We're going to need her to get the High King to trust us. And I'm calling him Fen. It's simpler.
Sure. Then it is. Yeah, let's track down his assassin. Alright, real quick. Where is Morthal exactly? Morthal is right across the river, so we gotta take a dip in that frozen water again. Fun. Gonna go for a swim. we're gonna take that swim. Right across, and then should be a short walk. And stop. Oh, there's another storm in the distance. Shouldn't be too far now. Chill out, bears. Oh. Weird. Okay. Hello.
Welcome to the middle of nowhere, my friend. You must be freezing. Warm yourself by the fire, and tell me how your audience with the High King went.
Not well at all. Not well at all.
A bold move, even for them. Old Mjolnir and I have been comparing notes, and we've made some progress studying the Harrowstorm ritual. What happened to your large friend with the axe, by the way?
She's keeping the princess safe.
We knew that vampires were working with the Coven. And old Mjolnir and I can say with certainty that the feral Harrow Fiends are byproducts of Harrowstorms. You think the assassin was one of the vampires in league with the Coven?
Probably. He also wears an eye patch.
An eye patch? That's uncommon. And this insignia, I've seen it before. It's the same as the symbol that decorates the urns smuggled out of Bankarai. If it belongs to a vampire bloodline, I'm not familiar with it. I suggest you ask Mjolnir.
Why would she be? I mean, she old as shit, but...
Local wisdom dictates that only the very brave or the very foolish seek the counsel of vampires and old crones. Which are you, I wonder? Well, out with it. What can old Mjolnir do for you?
You can tell me about the
A
medallion.
grim talisman. It bears an enchantment of some kind, though the symbol upon it holds no significance that I'm aware of. I can help find the owner of this medallion. But I need some specific items to cast such a divination.
What do you need?
Bring me the bones of a wolf and a death bell plant pulled up by its roots. I need the plant alive. The wolf, not so much. With those reagents, I can conjure a divination that will lead you directly to the last person to wear this medallion.
Okay.
Death bell grows throughout the bog. You should have no trouble acquiring it. Wolves are plentiful in the wilderness around Morthal as well, but be cautious. Many seem afflicted by a strange curse. I would hate for you to run afoul of it.
What kind of curse?
An icy rime clings to the wolves, sapping the heat and life from their bodies until only a frigid, shambling corpse remains.
Wow.
You are safe from them here, but be mindful out in the wild.
Okay. Cool. Hey, I can upgrade my javelin. I don't have skill points. Okay. Well, let's go kill a wolf and gather its bones. And then we'll pick up the death bell on the way back. Since it needs to be alive. Oh. Okay. Well, let's not jump in there. Don't want to deal with a troll right now. Wolf bones. Alright, cool. Pulled out the gat. Whoa. pulled up by the roots. No, we're not picking up the Nern root. Alright, lady. Got your shit.
Welcome back. Warm yourself by the fire, and tell me about the reagents I requested.
Yeah, they are.
Good, good. Divinations can be fickle. The longer we delay, the colder the trail grows. Let's see if we can catch the scent of your prey.
Alright.
Mother Wolf, hear me. We seek your blessing in our hunt. Lead us to our elusive quarry.
I know that wasn't you, right?
Mother Wolf smiles upon you. She has seen fit to join your pack and aid you in your hunt.
Okay.
Mother Wolf has the scent and will lead you to your quarry. I have enchanted the medallion with a divination spell inextricably linked to its owner. Hold it to your nose and breathe deeply. It will guide you along his trail.
That's cool.
Mother Wolf will guide you along the way, but you must still complete the hunt and find him. If the assassin eludes you, use the medallion to recover his trail. The wolf is relentless in her pursuit. The question is, will you be like the wolf?
Okay, yeah, I will.
And look! The map points to the west.
Okay. 1 second. Whoa.
You won't live to see them. This makes no difference. There will be other Harrow storms. You'll never stop them all.
Somehow I helped. And I'll take it. Don't know how, but I helped. Alright. We're gonna head towards this camp now.
Who's afraid of some dark clouds?
Don't like it.
Have a little faith. The divines won't lead us astray.
Let's head towards this guy's camp. Nope, I'm not finding no bears right now. Be out of your territory shortly. Just chill out. Traveler's backpack. Alright, let's take another whiff of the chant.
Must have been desperate to feed while trying to escape.
Huh. Wait. Okay. Oh. Alright, no fall damage. Cool. I'll take it.
The Chillwind Depths. They aren't safe, traveler.
When are they ever?
Yes. This is definitely the place in the vision. I'll slip past and scout ahead.
There we go. That's a farmer. Don't do it. So Falmer used to be what are called snow elves, but as you can see, they don't have eyes. They basically during a war that they were having with the humans, were getting their ass kicked and asked for what's the word for it? They asked the dwarves for like protection, right? And the dwarves basically
Deal with you next time you fight.
the dwarves gave them protection, right, and let them live in their underground cities as kind of like a slave worker force. But what the dwarves also did is that they fed them these poison mushrooms. And the poison mushrooms, what they do is they eventually cause blindness. And over the centuries, they basically evolved into the blind creatures that you saw now. They don't talk, they don't have any real sentience anymore. They're kind of just mindless creatures that hunt around in the dark of caves in Skyrim.
Once again, I prove that I'm a scholar, not a warrior. I don't think he expected another vampire, though. I found the camp. Thought it was deserted, but the assassin must have been hiding in the shadows. He got the drop on me.
Okay. Did he hurt you bad?
It had more to do with your arrival than anything I did. Luckily, he left behind his belongings when he departed. I saw a map and some documents over there. Why don't you take a look while I deal with this wound?
Okay, I'll see what I can find. A map. Okay. Huh. Map to a cave. Letter. The mining consortium is in place and ready for your use. None of these stupid miners have any idea what they have unwittingly signed on for, nor do they truly know the extent of the majestic terrains spread before them. We will do the work and guard their secrets closely, ensuring our own secrets remain undiscovered in the darkness below. We shall continue to replenish the workers periodically, so feel free to dine or send them to your alchemist as you see fit. And when the time comes to perform the ritual, they will be in place to provide the energy we need. Sister Tharda. Okay, Pantarch's order. Heroes known as the kill creative men, unexpected resistance. Our enemies have taken notice of our movements and seek to expose our plans. They are meddlesome but few in number. Deprive them of their sympathetic ear at court, and we may pluck 2 thorns from our side in a simple stroke. The Coven has lost a beloved sister, and they cry for vengeance. Indulge them. R.
I didn't get a good look at that before. Mind bringing it over? Let me take a look at what you found.
Who's this R guy?
The letters are both addressed to the vampire assassin. Hentarch Korb. That's an unusual title. This one gives the order to assassinate the queen, where the language is guarded. The other talks about miners and a final ritual. Very ominous.
Okay. What do you make of the map?
It looks like a map to a mine in Carthald. It could be the one mentioned in the letter. If that's the target of another Harrowstone ritual, we need to stop it. Head south to the mine. I'll get word to Lyris and have her meet you there.
Lyris is in Solitude. Thought you tried to avoid large cities.
My particular habits aside, one of us needs to find the assassin, and the other needs to alert Lyris Titanborn. I can handle the latter. Besides, I have no intention entering Solitude. A courier should have no trouble picking Lyris out of a crowd.
Yeah, she's tall as shit. Yep. Okay. Follow the map to the mine and talk to Lyris. Okay. Wait, if I go this way, doesn't it lead to the, should lead to the Sky Shard, right? Okay. Okay, Bard's College. Okay. We'll check that out later. Every area in this game, every new expansion to the game, basically, they have like a collection thing that you can do in your spare time. So as you're traveling across the land, you'll find these hidden objects and you can return them. So in this land you have the Bard's College, right, which you can't officially join the Bard's College in this game, sadly, because someone broke in and stole all the legendary instruments, and these are magically inclined instruments that belong to like famous bards or musicians. So they basically ask you to collect all of them, and there's like 15 or 16 of them in total. I forgot what you get as a reward for it. So, Lyris is over here.
Yeah!
We'll get on the big bird.
Yeah!
It is a beautiful landscape. guessing this is the mine.
As evil lairs go, I'm not impressed.
Oh, God,
I'll
you creeped
take
up
that
next
as
to me.
a good sign.
God damn it, can you both not creep up next to me like that?
We think this old mine is where our assassin fled to? Good a place as any to bury him.
Sure.
The clever woman helped you track the Queen's assassin to his hideout in Chillwind Depths. He got away, but left behind evidence that the Coven's planning another Harrow storm in this mine, and we're going to wreck those plans. I miss anything?
No.
Good. Less chance of them scurrying away if they think they have the advantage. I'm tired of chasing these rats through the shadows. Are you ready to end this?
Sure, let's go.
These tunnels better be dug on the large size.
I'll take the lockpicks and the gold. That's it. Let's go. Silver Snow Mine. This way.
Scaffolding. Let's follow it down.
Careful. The structure doesn't appear to be completely stable.
Okay. Wow.
Relax. It'll take more than a rickety structure to take down Lyra's Titanborn.
Actually, I was more concerned for my own well-being. But if you insist...
Okay, here's my thing about that statement. I don't think you being half giant could stop that fucking, like, ceiling from collapsing in on us. Cool, got another instrument. Alright, chill. Chill, homie. Okay. Assuming there's nothing back there. I like these crystals. Beautiful.
I think there's a cavern up ahead.
Whoa.
Blackreach again. Like beneath Eastmarch. Does it extend below all of Skyrim?
Blackreach. So the legends are true. But why is there a town down here?
That's a good question. Let's talk real quick.
My research into Skyrim included the legends of Blackreach, of course, but I never expected to see it. It's massive. That letter you found in the assassin's hideout, it mentioned a mining consortium in the darkness below. Could this be the place?
Possibly.
Right. If the assassin is part of a vampire clan working with the Coven, I couldn't imagine a better hiding place than this land of constant night.
Yeah.
My guess is that most of the miners have no idea what they've gotten themselves into.
Probably not. Should we investigate the mining town?
You and Lyra should. It's our best lead for finding the assassin. But if the miners have even an inkling of vampire activity down here, my presence might confuse the issue. I'm sure I can find something to do while you investigate the town.
Yeah,
I'll keep out of sight and check the surrounding area while you and Lyris investigate the town. Meet me on the far side of town when you're finished, and we'll compare notes.
Okay. You mentioned the Blackreach legends. Anything we should know?
Most of the legends are superstitious nonsense. It was once supposedly ruled by the dwarves, though. If that's true, we'll see their ruins. There are also a lot of tales about monsters. Pale, feral humanoids, giant insects. Be on your guard.
Okay, Lyris.
Blackreach. Again. It must be vast to extend this far from Eastmarch.
Yeah.
I can't believe people are living down here.
No sign of the vampire
No,
assassin yet.
but all the evidence you found suggests he's down here somewhere. Let's go see what the miners can tell us. But be ready for anything. This place has ambush written all over it.
How do you want to handle this?
Let's split up. Take a look around. Ask some questions. If the assassin passed through that ramshackle town, maybe someone saw him. Call out if you run into trouble, but don't make a move until we're all back together.
You really think
We
we
can
should
cover
split
more
up?
ground that way. And lone travelers are less conspicuous than a large group. Plus, if one of us gets into trouble, the others can come to the rescue. Just stay close to the town. We don't want to become totally separated down here.
Okie doke. Dusktown. Interesting name. Take the gold. And the lockpicks.
Watch your back.
You've done it, Claudina. Truly excellent work.
Phoebe, we have a visitor.
What an exciting case. I simply must write down this new development.
Focus on the task at hand, Phoebe. There will be time for that later.
Okay. Seeking tenant, yeah, okay.
Welcome to Dusktown, traveler. Enjoy your stay, and try not to stray too far into the dark.
Okay, thanks. Anybody else? You're a merchant. Alright, well. Let's see. Hello?
Go bother someone else, Hawker. If I don't finish this by the end of my shift, the Overseer will have my hide.
Okay, I'm looking for someone who wears an eye patch.
What do I look like? The town crier? If the Overseer wanted us to be observant, he wouldn't have blindfolded us when he brought us here. You weren't? Up to this point, the Overseer and his wife have been extra careful about keeping the exact location of this mine and the mining town a secret. What makes you special, I wonder?
Just looking for
Well, I
another
haven't
eye
seen
patch.
anyone like that. Now pick up a shovel and help me or hork off. I can't afford to lose this job.
You must be new to Dusktown. You've still got that look. Well, get settled in. You won't be allowed topside again until you complete your contract. So you might as well get comfortable.
You're a prisoner down here?
A prisoner? No. Why would you think that?
You're not allowed
we
to
did
leave?
sign a contract. Promised to stay until the work was done and never breathe a word. Otherwise, being a bonded miner with the Bitterblade Mining Consortium is a lucrative opportunity.
You seen a guy with an eye patch?
Can't say that I have. And I haven't seen any ghosts or monsters either, come to think of it.
Wow.
Even though the rest of the town can't stop talking about them. Anyway, welcome aboard and good mining.
Ghosts and monsters?
Oh, don't let the rumors scare you. Miners are a superstitious lot. And being this far underground can play havoc with your senses. If you need to know anything else about Dusktown or working for the Bitterblade Mining Consortium, just ask.
How'd you become involved?
Same as most of us, I reckon. I saw a posting in a tavern, talked to an agent, signed some papers, and here I am. Well, after they blindfolded me and walked me all over snow and creation. The work is hard, but the wages are excellent.
Okay.
What a curious question. This whole place was tailor-made for undesirables. Tunnels, sunken barrows, dwarven ruins, lots of secluded spots. But don't worry, we're the only ones down here. El's precautions make sure of that.
So you haven't seen or heard anything suspicious?
You mean those fools setting up their ghost traps? They're harmless. And if they make the superstitious miners feel better, I'm all right with that. El and Overseer Earlvar have been nothing but fair and honest with all of us. El Bitterblade. She owns the consortium. Earlvar's her husband and our overseer. They built Dusktown to support their claim. They're savvy business folk. Secretive, but that goes with the territory when you break a new mine.
Okay. Calling all antiquarians.
What a waste of time. These people have no clue as to what's going on down here. I wonder if being stupid was part of their service contract. Did you turn up anything?
No one I spoke to have seen the man with eye patch.
Just because no one saw him doesn't mean he wasn't here. Let's talk to Fen before we start turning this place inside out. Maybe he's had better luck.
Yeah, he said he'd meet us outside the far side of town.
Right. Skulking in the shadows. Lead the way. I'm right behind.
You don't gotta say it like that, skulking in the shadows. Like, my dude's kind of smart.
You should get out of Blackreach while you still can, stranger. The mines are haunted. Our leaders may be trying to pretend nothing's wrong, but they're not fooling anyone. This place is angry. We never should have come down here.
Okay. Well, I don't know about all that, but that's...
Over here!
Why you gotta hide like a creep, bro?
You're just in time. I spotted the vampire with the eye patch. He met with the Coven Witch, who immediately ordered her lackeys to place witch pikes around the area.
How can they summon a storm on the ground?
With arcane phenomena, anything's possible. If we hurry, we can stop this Harrowstone before it causes any damage. You and Lyris should split up. We need to destroy all of the witch pikes.
How are we gonna deal with them?
I'll track the Queen's assassin and the Coven Witch. You focus on stopping the Harrowstorm. I'll find you after that, and we'll confront the vampire and the witch together.
Okay, we'll take care of the pikes then.
You take the east side, I'll take the west. Then meet in the middle.
Alright. The north side shouldn't be very far. Destroy. Pop that bad boy, and let's try to get to the other one. What's this? Oh, this guy died. Alright. We could return those later. Cool. Okay. That's two. There should be a third witch pike somewhere. Giant bug, giant bug, giant bug.
You stopped the Hera Storm before it could even get started.
Yeah.
Now to deal with the vampire and the witch.
Sure.
Well done, my friend. Before the witch could even begin her ritual, I saw the magicka disappear like the flame of a snuffed candle. The witch and the vampire assassin fled to Kargantham's, a dwarven ruin. We can deal with them in there.
Find Lyris first.
Time is of the essence. You get to the ruin, I'll find Lyris and we'll meet you there. It's southeast of Dusktown. If you get there before us, go inside and guard the entrance until we arrive.
Okay. Sit down this way. Kagan times. Stock village discovered. Oh, I see some dwarven stuff. Oh, hello. Pulled out the gat. What's up? Nope. Oh, that's it. Let's go. Okay, I got her. Alright, cool. Cool. We're all here.
Careful.
Let's go.
I sense the presence of other vampires.
It's great to hear, buddy. I do like these crystals, though. Guess they're like amethyst. Nope.
Harrow fiends. Not the result of the ritual we stopped. So they must have brought them from someplace else.
Okay. Pulling out the gas. I'm guessing this is the assassin. Yeah, this is the assassin. What's up, homie? Nope.
Give up the chase.
Oh. Pop that.
Long enough.
Wait. Oh, what the hell? What the hell are you?
That's where Queen Gerhild, you bastard.
Now we need to find Sister Tharda.
Are we not gonna talk about what he just turned into? He's a fucking monster. Look at him. Jesus Christ. He used to be human. I could upgrade something. Based on distance traveled, and that turns it into... Yeah, we want that, damage. Okay. Increase to 13. I think I needed like 20 to unlock the next skill. Which will speed up the combat a whole lot. Nothing over there.
You listen in. I'll unlock the door.
Wait, what are those? Golems?
Rise, Exarch, and be reborn!
Did that golem just turn into a werewolf?
The Ashen Lord commands it, and so we live once more, Orfra.
Alive again? How?
You have the Ice Reach Coven to thank for that, werewolf.
Using my recipes, witch.
I meant no disrespect to Exarch Singalis.
We're being watched, brother.
They
Next
just
time,
resurrected a
Tharda,
werewolf.
The Ashen Lord will expect more than the restoration of a single reliquary. Now
When werewolves
deal with
die,
the
they go
intruders,
to the
or I'll
eternal
toss
hunt.
you to the Harrow Fiends.
Come out, little skeevers. Come out and play with Sister Tharda.
How many of your sisters am I gonna have to kill before you give up?
Yeah, so werewolves and vampires, when they die, they go to an afterlife that belongs to the Daedric prince that created them. So like, for werewolves, they go to Hersing's realm of the Eternal Hunt, right? The Everglades, I think it's called. And then for vampires, they go to Cold Harbor because they were made by Bolak Ball.
You who killed my dear sisters, our vengeance will plague you beyond the grave.
Oh, there's just so many more minions. Whoa! Oh no. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's a flesh colossus. Big slap. Big boy dead. What else you got?
One more witch for the pyre. Let's go after the other two.
Yeah, sure. Okay. One sec. What's that? A light armor piece that I could put on? It is. Put that on for now. All 7 light. Cool. Let's go. Okay. Guess we're just hopping down here.
Damn, we lost them.
Okay.
You saw it too, right? That werewolf shed that statue like a snake sheds its skin. Was she inside that stone husk the whole time, waiting to be awakened? Or did the ritual somehow summon her into that vessel? There's a lot I still don't understand.
Well, from what it looked like the soul came out of the urn into the vessel, and then the vessel collapsed and created the hulking werewolf.
A ritual, obviously. Remember the altar at Kilcreath? We found the urn, the reliquary, and shards from a large stone vessel. I think they were the remains of one of those stone husks. I'm not sure how, but it all ties back to the Harrowstorms.
How do the husks tie to
I thought the purpose of the Harrowstorms were to create Harrow Fiends, but now I think that's only a byproduct. The storm somehow gathered energy that the witch used to summon Ulfra the werewolf. Ulfra seems to think she was brought back to life. I've come to the conclusion that anything is possible where magic is concerned. I'm going to look around with Lyris, then return to Old Mjolnir to finish studying the witchpike residue. Maybe that will help me understand how the ritual works.
Yeah, we heard them mention the Ashen Lord. Who dat?
I don't know of any Ashen Lord, but Exarch. I came across the term after the incident at the mass grave in Bankurai. It's a rank, used by the ancient army. Its members were buried in that unhallowed grave, and their remains were smuggled here.
What ancient?
It was an army of vampires and werewolves that rampaged across Hammerfell during the First Era. There aren't a lot of records remaining, and even the burial site was a closely held secret. Exarch was a rank, like general, I suppose.
Think they're trying to bring back the Grey Host?
I don't know. But that's the impression I got from the witch's conversation with the Exarchs. I wish I knew more about this Sengalis and Ulfra, though. And the Ashen Lord, for that matter. That's why I want to check the ritual site.
Okay. And Lyris?
Damn it! The vampire and the werewolf are long gone. They called themselves Singalis and Ulfra. And they had an unusual rank or title, Exarch. I wonder what that means.
They also mentioned Ashen
Yeah,
Lord.
I heard. No idea who or what that is, though. Maybe Fen can make sense of what we saw down here. In the meantime, I'm gonna head back inside. I want to get a better look at those stone husks that were left behind.
What do you want me to do?
While Fen and I examine that ritual site more closely, you should return to Solitude and inform Svanna that her mother's assassin has been taken care of. She'd want to know.
Cool.
More than that, she deserves to know.
I'll tell Svanna the news.
I left Svanna back at the Lonely Troll under the care of that drunken orc Mog. Unless he ignored my rather stern warnings, he should be keeping the princess there. I'll meet you back in the city once we finish.
Why'd you leave Svanna
Because
alone?
I don't trust the security at the palace. Vampire or not, the assassin had too easy a time getting close to the queen.
Hey, you think it'd be
Besides,
easier in a bar?
Svanna feels comfortable at the tavern. I figured she needed some comfort after watching her mother die.
Okay. What are you hoping to find?
Anything that tells us more about what the Coven and its allies are trying to accomplish. Maybe something about this Ashen Lord. I'd even settle for a clue that points us to any other strongholds they have down here.
Okay.
We need something more to go on.
Okay, so these two are gonna go back. I guess I'll head to... I'll head this way. Try to find a way out. A lot more dwarven structures. The place is beautiful. That Centurion? Oh fuck. Run. Don't trigger the traps. Don't trigger the traps. Lightless Hollow. More Black Ridge. Give me a way shrine. There's a Nary. I found a way shrine. And I will take it. Thank you. Alright, so back to Solitude. So much loading screen. Okay. Cool. Alright. Let's go see Svanna at the The Lonely Troll Inn. Someone fighting in town? Yeah, someone's fighting in town. Oh, there's a bear in the tavern. Cool. Alright.
A lifetime of fighting is finally catching up with me.
Where's... Oh, hey, Spawna.
We've both got places to be, I'm sure. So shuffle those cards.
No, I'm good right now. Spawna.
Finally! Waiting in a tavern without a drink is maddening. How do other people do it? And Mog hasn't been helpful. His solution to every problem involves a great amount of alcohol.
Yeah.
What news of the bastard who murdered my mother? Did you find him?
Yeah, we killed him.
I would have preferred to see him dragged back here for a proper trial and execution. But at least justice has been served. Were you able to determine who was behind the murder? Was it connected to the threat you came to warn my father about?
Yes, the assassin was conspiring with the Ice Reach Coven.
Damn those Reach witches! And damn my father for being so obstinate!
If
but
you
what
want to
does
call
the
it
Coven
that.
want? Are they planning to kill my father? What else can you tell me about this threat to our kingdom?
The Coven can summon devastating storms that wipe people of their minds and turn them into monsters.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
But there must be more to this than simply turning my people into monsters. Well, I'll do what I can to help you. Mother would have wanted me to. What you've done and discovered will be enough to convince my father. It has to be.
Sure.
You and Lyris risked your lives for my kingdom and have been met with nothing but suspicion. You counted on my mother to be your advocate, to convince my father of the Coven's threat. Now she's gone. I'm no substitute, but I'll speak for you.
Will he listen?
My father hasn't heard a word I've said since I was old enough to talk. But with Mother gone, someone has to make him see reason. You know, she tried to teach me, but I never listened. I guess maybe I'm more like my father than I care to admit.
The Coven isn't acting alone. Someone called the Ashen Lord commands vampires and werewolves.
That makes it even more imperative that he heeds your warning and takes action. All of the holds are in danger. Hoffingar, Hjalmarch, Karthald. My father needs to do something before another storm strikes. Meet me at the Blue Palace, all right?
Yeah, I'll meet you there.
I just need a moment to think about how to approach this. Consider the words to use. My courtly manners are a bit rusty, and I've never been much for diplomacy and fancy speeches.
Jesus Christ.
Sure bones, I could use a drink. I'm not sure of anything. If I don't do this, though, I'll never forgive myself if something terrible befalls the kingdom.
Just get the high
Right. Easy as honey-baked pie. It's not like you came here at the behest of his most hated rival or anything. Look, I'll do my best to get him to listen. You have my word on that. It feels like I've been shattered into 1,000 pieces and swept under a rug. But I don't have time to mourn right now, not with the kingdom in danger. Now, let's go talk to my father before I change my mind.
Okay. Is Mog coming with you, or where is Mog actually? Oh, he's drunk.
Wish me luck, Mog.
Forget luck. I suggest a slug of Kindle Pitch whiskey. You'll need it to stand up to your father.
This guy. Alcoholism at his best. Okay. Let's go.
You would have me spread my forces across the realm to search for nightmares you dredged up from a bottle?
Damn.
It's not!
Or should I say, the whispers of eastern vipers tickling your ears?
But Mother!
Enough! Then next you come before me to vomit up your counsel. Make sure it doesn't stink of treason.
Bro, what? Yo, this guy. You good?
Damn the man. He wouldn't let me get a word in edgewise. Mother always knew how to talk to him. Me, not so much.
Okay.
Mother had a way with Father, but she could be just as stubborn.
Oh,
if she
boy.
wanted something done and he wouldn't oblige, she'd do it herself.
Oh, Jesus
Time
Christ.
to take her lessons to heart, I guess. If my father won't take a stand, then I suppose it's up to me.
What do you have in mind?
Our kingdom consists of 3 holds. Halfingar, Hjalmarch, and Karthald. I need to warn them. The Jarls might listen, even if my father won't. I'm the daughter of the High King, after all. Time to start acting like one. Will you come with me?
Sure.
We should visit Jarl Redharn of Hjalmarch first. If we can convince him of the threat, at least his hold can take steps to protect itself. We'll find him in his hall in Morthal. I'll leave word for Lyris with Mog, so she'll know where to find us.
You think he'll listen?
Honestly, I don't know. But Jarl Redharn tempers his warrior nature with a kindness not often seen in people of his stature. Besides, he's always had a soft spot for me ever since his daughter and I played together at moots and other gatherings. I remember a time when we were all happy together. Him and Mother and I. Seems like a long time ago. At some point, he became more and more involved with the trappings of power. He was more interested in being the High King than my father.
Is that why you drink?
I tried, but interaction with my father made it difficult. She wanted us to be a family. But the High King wanted a queen and a princess. Eventually, he stopped ordering me to attend royal functions. It was my one victory in our relationship.
Wow. Okay. Well. Okay. Alright, I guess that's one way. Deal with family squabbles. Alright, we have to go back to Morthal. Did we even get the Way Shrine over there? Okay. So, no, we didn't get the one in Morthal. Okay, well. No, it's this way. This way is back to the gate. Alright, we're gonna have to smoke across, head towards Morthal. Grab the Way Shrine, for God's sakes. Gotta watch out for those ice wolves too. Ooh, cornflower. I'll take that. I will stop for cornflower and smoke. Little burb. Oh, I see a way shrine. I see more ice wolves too. Here's the thing, we could help the Jarl ahead of time by helping Lady Ninetha, because that will save his daughter, right? But we'll see. Wait, what? I'm in a tavern. That's not it.
Wolves of ice and bone attacked Brune, my lady, and he saw ghosts.
Ghosts? Nonsense. Get him to the inn, and I'll do what I can.
Come on, let's
The rubes and oafs that reside in this town see spooks under every fish barrel. Normal animal attacks become works of supreme evil in their minds. My husband and I have too much on our plate to spend time investigating every wolf bite. Yes, apparently so. Wolf packs sometimes migrate to the outskirts of Morthal. Occasionally they will attack a lone merchant traveling the road after dark. Easy prey for them, perhaps. But now a pack targeted some farmhands. Curious. Some livestock I could see, but this is unusual.
I can investigate the farm
No
for
doubt
you.
there's a drunken truth behind the story. Certainly not icy undead, as Brune tells it. Would you... I hope you demonstrate more sobriety in your report than what I've grown used to since arriving in Morthal. You'll find me attending to Brune's injuries over at the Whispering Axe when you return.
You don't believe in the supernatural?
Oh, one can't live in this world without encountering a stray specter. Seeing chains drop from the sky changes what we accept as normal. And magic impacts all our lives, of course.
The chains from the sky is a reference to the main part of the game, where you have to stop the Dark Anchors from taking portions of the world into Cold Harbor. I don't think these attacks are like that.
Let's say I'm skeptical. The people of Morthal spend their days fishing, cutting logs, and drinking. They don't leave town, and outsiders don't visit. Spreading wild tales is what passes for entertainment here.
Stories such as?
Last week, Bandor accused Invisible Reeker of stealing his beard comb.
What
The mill ceased operation completely while the town searched for holes in the ground where they might be hiding. We found it in the stables where he'd been grooming the horses.
Who's your husband?
Redharn, the Jarl of Morthal. He watches over our little village. Before I arrived here to marry him, I thought it would be something like from a bard's song. Morthal disappointed. But Redharn is a good man. I am proud to stand by his side.
You're not originally from here?
Gods, no. I hoped my diction would show that. Perhaps I've lived here long enough to adopt their backwards speech. I came from Solitude originally. My father was a wealthy merchant who needed access to Morthal's lumber. Thus, my wedding.
Okie doke. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab a Mountain Dew. Okay, so let's save Redhorn's daughter, and then we'll talk to Redhorn.
Hey, you! Come over here before those zombies get you!
What?
Are you mad? Don't step foot anywhere near that farm. Those bone wolves will rip you apart limb from limb. They turned everyone there into zombies.
Bone wolves?
By Moloch's nethers, what else would you call them? Felt like just a normal day of working the field. Then a freak storm blows in. Heard whispers on the wind, and saw a woman's ghost in the snow. That's when the beast swarmed from nowhere.
Okay.
Anyone brought down by wolves turned. Their skin shriveled and froze before my eyes. Then they attacked me. People I've known for years. Havel, the guy who owns the farm, holed up in the house. Could you check on him? I'm worried for his safety.
Okay, I had to.
Still think you're mad, but I appreciate that you're willing to check on Havel. He's a grumpy old coot, but he doesn't deserve whatever this is. You'll need a key to the house. One of the farmhands should have one, if you can take it from them.
You heard whispers and saw spirits?
They started off faint, like a low murmur. As the storm grew, we could make out words and laughter, like from a child. Then we saw the spirit in the storm. A young woman running toward us through the field. I've never been so scared.
What did she do?
The spirit faded before reaching us. I thought perhaps the storm had played tricks on my eyes. But the shocked look on Havel's face, it seemed like he recognized her. Before I could ask him, the wolves attacked.
Any of you got the key? Okay, you got the key. Alright.
Who is that? You came to eat me, you better turn right around.
No, I didn't come to
What
eat you.
are you doing in my house? First, all my workers rot away into monsters because of frozen skeleton wolves. And now strangers are traipsing about my home?
Your buddy told me you were trapped.
You saw those creatures in the field? If I leave, they'll make me like them. I have all I need in here to hold out until they are gone. Besides, I'm not...
You want to haunt you?
No clue why she'd bring this upon us. Freywin always loved visiting the farm. Actually, there's someone who might know about Freywin's fate. A clever woman who speaks with spirits named Old Mjolnir.
Oh, I know her.
Perhaps you could ask her to help fix all this.
Okay.
Her hut lies to the northeast. She is a strange one for sure. Always stealing my chickens for her unnatural magics. But she's the only one who understands the ways of ghosts. In the meantime, I'm going to stay right here until this all blows over. Oh, yes. Even as a little girl, she'd wander out here on her own. Always giggled while chasing the chickens around the field. Eventually, Lady Ninetha would arrive to bring her home, apologizing for the disruption. But I never minded. It was nice.
You never found out what happened to her?
Well, I heard things. Morthal is a small town, and people talk. Stuff about evil wizards kidnapping her. But I keep to myself and focus on the farm. No time for storybook tales.
Interesting. What's that?
Can I feed the chickens, Havo?
Of course, my dear. Go ahead and grab some seed.
Huh. That's interesting. Okay. And that was not a little girl. She looked like an adult. Run past everything.
Another traveler approaches. Come, walk. Ah, so you come to me again. Were our dealings with your pale friend not enough? Well, get close to the fire. Warm up. Pose your question.
Undead wolves attacked this guy's farm.
Wondered when they would send someone. Zone outsider surprises me. Yes, I know of the fleshless fools. But a ghost of young Freywin? Disturbing. I may have answers for this haunting, but I'll need cursed specimens to study. You will get them.
What specimens do you need?
Blood and tissue. Tear some decayed skin off an affected person and scrape dried blood from a cursed wolf. Bring me these things so I can understand what kind of magic we're dealing with. I fear there is more to Freywin's haunting than we realize.
Okay.
Good. Go on. Return here when you have the samples. A simple Now, where did I put those rune stones?
Oh, did I not need to kill them? I need tissue samples. Okay.
Such sloppy magic. Untrained. The scent of death enters my nose. Your time with the cursed creatures has marked you. Let's hope not permanently. While you hunted, my studies proved fruitful. Do you have the blood and skin I require? They will complete my understanding.
Yeah.
Yes, these will do nicely. Fresh, intact, thrumming with magic. This shall make the ritual easy. They have an icy burn to the touch. Hope they weren't too much trouble. Perhaps those walking corpses willingly gave up their skin? Many things Is this a spell or a curse? Where does it get its power? Magic holds unique patterns, like footprints in the snow. If it's known to me, perhaps you can track the source. But first, I must extract this knowledge. Good. I won't be but a moment.
Okay.
Just as I feared. Come, listen to a tale.
Okay.
The ritual bears out my fears. I recognize the curse corrupting life around Morthal. Years ago, a death mage named Maxton killed a group of town guards at Kienstag Ruins. The same magic she used then now animates these undead.
Why Maxon murdered sound guards?
All I know are whispers. They say Maxton kidnapped Freywin and forced her into the ruins. Naturally, the Jarl dispatched the guards to rescue his daughter. But just as they arrived, a tempest of ice arose that froze the soldiers where they stood.
And what became of her?
Vanished. Until now, it seems. Though the link between Freywin's ghost and this curse still remains unclear. To find a cure, I need Maxton's original spell. Go east to the ruins. Retrieve anything that could reveal the nature of her work.
Okay.
Good. Meet me in Morthal with what you find. I wish to examine the wounds made by these undead. And take this rune. It bears an enchantment that will ward you from the curse's worst effects. At least, temporarily.
Alright, I think we'll end here and then pick back up tomorrow. Alright. Everybody have a good night.